All right, Pops, I don't know about you, but I see a lot of vehicles. Look at this. We're turning the corner here, and what do you see? Double parked cars, Jeeps, Rams, everything in between. We're going to keep this footage running, Pops. We know there's a ton of inventory out there right now. Is this surprising to you?
You're at a Jeep dealership. No, it's not surprising at all. What I see is a sea of vehicles. Oh, look, a car carrier dropping off more because, well, God knows they need more. I mean, just look, there might be one or two open parking spots they need to fill. This is sad.
This is sad, man. There's all those Jeep Grand Cherokees. There's all those Ram 1500s. There's tens of millions of dollars in Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chrysler vehicles on this dealer's lot. We've got another angle here, Dad, of when the community member Kyle was driving by from the road. It just goes on and on and on. This is what's happening out there right now. And Dad, 116 days supply last month, Dad. We have the highest, second highest days supply of new car inventory in the past 4 years. This industry has shifted, man. 116 days. Back in the pandemic, this was like 30 days. Inventory's building, customers aren't buying.
That's what it looks like. And let me help you there. Prices still seem to be elevated. Even though the average listing price is below $47,500, that's probably a good $10,000 to $15,000 higher than what the general public would like it to be. So you combine average listing prices of almost $47,500 with on-hand inventory of almost 3 million vehicles, and a smaller percentage of the population willing to buy cars, yeah, your day supply goes up in a hurry. Hump Day, ladies and gentlemen. Hump Day saves you $290 on any of our F&I products. That's $10 for every year that Zach has lived. The presents just don't stop. Tune in Friday to find out more.
There's 1 million more new cars on dealer lots right now than there was a year ago, 52% increase in the days supply, which is how long it would take to sell all available inventory based on current sales rates if no new vehicles were delivered and manufactured, is up 110% year over year. One brand in particular that's really struggling with this would be Ram. Obviously, that was the footage you saw before, but let's dig into that a little bit more. We've got 23s, 24s, 25s. Yeah, it's an absolute, we can bleep in these. It's a shit show. It's a shit show, folks.
Yes, indeed. I like your alliteration there. Yes.
I just want to put this into perspective. This is outside of Atlanta, just north of Atlanta. So I went ahead and I went to the CarEdge Car Search, and this helps show how bad the inventory crisis is for some brands, in particular Ram. There are on dealer lots right now 2025 Ram 1500s, 2024 Ram 1500s, and 2023 Ram 1500s. Be honest here, man. When you were selling cars, you did it for 40 years. Did you ever have 3 model years worth of cars on your lot?
Well, yeah, 2 of those model years were pre-owned. But I'm assuming that we're talking about all brand new cars. I can tell you that when I worked for the Penske organization, as a new car manager, I wasn't allowed to have, say, after December of 2023, going into January of 2024, I wasn't allowed or expected to have any more new 2023s in inventory. Now, there is no way in hell that a new car manager or a general manager or a dealer principal is doing their jobs adequately if they are allowing to have 3 model years worth of new car inventory, 2023, 2024, 2025. The 23s and the 24s are not appreciating in value because the 2025 came out, okay? It is actually increasing the rate of depreciation of those 23s and 24s because the 25 is out already. The only good thing for somebody who buys a brand new 23 in July of 2024, when they want to trade it in 3 years, it's going to be a very low mileage 2023 because people would expect that vehicle to have probably 30,000 to 40,000 more miles on it than it should have or it will have. But other than that, this is lunacy. This is the dictionary definition of lunacy.
Dad, this 2023 that I pulled up, again, this is outside of Atlanta, same area where we just saw that footage where that lot was packed to the gills. 517 days this dealer has had that on their lot. The 2024, 327 days on that dealer's lot. And the 25, 74 days on that dealer's lot. Now, on the 25, Dad, that's been there 74 days, there's a 67 days supply of inventory. For those of you at home that don't follow, that means it would take 467 days to sell all the available 2025 Ram 1500s within a 100-mile radius of Atlanta right now. And that assumes no new 2025s are dropped off at the dealership. That's because there are currently 197 Ram 1500 Laramies 2025s for sale within 100 miles of Atlanta, yet only 19 of the 2025s have sold in the past 45 days. How could that possibly be? Well, the days supply of the 2023s is 45 days, and the days supply of the 2024s is 151 days. They are incentivizing the purchase of these old ones, which is kind of just kicking the can down the road. You're eventually going to have an oversupply of 2025s when there are 2026s, and then you're going to have 2027s when there are 2026s and 25. Like, it's a bad cycle.
This is corporate malfeasance from the higher ups at Stellantis, the company that actually builds and owns the CDJR nameplates. This should have never been allowed to happen from a manufacturer's point of view. They should have been incentivizing the 2023s during 2023 and certainly at the end of the 2023 model year run. The fact that they have allowed 3 model years to be on dealers' lots at the same time, at least in my opinion and in my mind, shows that those at the corporate level don't care about their dealers at the dealer level. And they're just going to push as many vehicles onto their dealers as they can and almost dare their dealers to, well, take a haircut on every car they sell.
Yeah, dealers are drowning in inventory, but that means incentives and discounts continue to go up. We just recently did a deal for a customer using our concierge service, and they got $12,000 off of MSRP from the dealer discount. So, I mean, that's insane. It obviously also demonstrates that these vehicles are priced way too high. But seriously, discounts are available.